Hey guys, so the first video I posted went over kind of the very basics of photography, taking a basic selfie, and a basic flat lay setup. So today I want to talk a little bit more about photography and using photography, where to get photography, and the types of photography that you can use for your business. So first up, where can you get photography to use in your business? So number one, obviously you can take the images yourself. Option number two, you can have someone else take them for you. And option number three, which is also kind of like having someone else take them for you, you can use stock photos. So these are not custom, these are photos that people have taken and they are just selling them. So multiple people can buy them, but there are many stock photo websites on the internet, and so the chance of using the same image as somebody else is probably pretty small. So you can just Google free stock images or free stock photos, and there are many websites. There are paid websites as well, and there are websites where you buy credits, and then each image is so many credits. I think that's the most common way, but there are different sites that have different ways of selling you the photos, but they sell you the rights to use the photos. So if you are unable to get someone to take photos for you right now, and there are photos that can fit into your business, stock photos are an awesome way to go. Obviously, if you make your own product, that gets a little tricky because your photos have to be of your product. But stock photos can be an excellent way to fill in, whether you're doing get to know me posts or quotes or favorite things, and you just need some images of like a desktop, or I mean, there are millions and millions of stock photos, so there are so many options out there. But anyway, so those are the three ways to get photos. Take them yourself, have somebody else take them, or use a stock photo site. Okay, so let's talk about the types of photos. So I believe every brand needs a mixture of lifestyle, product, behind the scenes, and detail. And that's for detail images. So let's talk about lifestyle. Lifestyle is either your service or your product in action. So if you were making dresses, this would be shots of whoever you make dresses for, whether it's kids or women, in action wearing them. So if it was a dress for women, it could be like, if your brand is kind of like an edgy brand, you might have like a woman walking down the street in like an urban setting wearing your dress. That would be a lifestyle image. If you make dresses for little girls, it could be images of little girls playing, wearing your dresses in like a field of wildflowers. For someone that offers a service, this could be images of you providing your service. So you talking to somebody that you're counseling. I mean, this could be a model, you know, if you don't have clients that are comfortable doing this. Shots of you, like you've probably all seen brand photos where somebody's on the phone talking, somebody's typing on their laptop. Those are lifestyle images. The second type of images is details. And so this comes into play particularly for product photos, because these are like those up close shots that really show the stitching, the buttons, you know, the scalloped hem, anything like that, anything that makes your product unique and lets the customer, when they're looking at it online, really get to see it up close so they can make their purchasing decision. Behind the scenes are a little bit more like relaxed, funny, like if you were shooting children and one of the children, like I just did this, I shot some dresses for Christy and one of my little girls like stuck out her tongue. So it wasn't like necessarily the vibe we were going for, it was kind of like the unexpected, you know, shot that I may not normally have included, but I'll include it because it's kind of a behind the scenes look at like what was really going on in the shot. Behind the scenes also include pullbacks, and Instagram stories are an awesome place to show these behind the scenes, and these can be videos too, but to really show your customers what's going on behind the scenes. So in terms of offering a service, behind the scenes can also be you doing like the stuff that you do when the clients aren't around. So ordering, packaging, calls, computer work, anything that you do to do your job when the client's not around, or when you are interacting with the client, you can do a pullback and get a shot of you interacting with the client. So anything that shows you doing your job. but isn't like perfectly staged. Details, we talked about details, and then, product shots. So obviously if you are selling a product, then you need product shots. So for website listings, it's really good to have really clear, bright photos with a really clean background. And then of course you can also include some of those lifestyle shots and detail shots. Like if I were photographing some earrings for a brand, I would show the earrings on a plain white background or other color or texture that match their brand, but something pretty clean and simple. And then I would get a shot of the earrings on somebody, and then I might get the shot of the earrings in the packaging to show the detail. And so those pictures together would show the scale of the earring. It would give them a chance to see it up close. Depending on your packaging, you can really show off the quality of your brand. If your packaging is really like eco-friendly, that definitely sends a message about your brand. If it's like bubblegum pink and you include Bubblicious, I don't know, that would say something about your brand. And so including your packaging is another great idea. So the types of photos you want to mix in there in your website listings, and then if you're selling a product, and then also all of your website and your social media are lifestyle. So show it in action, behind the scenes, show kind of what it takes to make it or serve. And product, get those nice clear product photos, and then some details, the up close things that make your product or service what it is. All right, just a quick note on another type of photo, and that is photos of you. So if you are the owner of your brand, then you need to have your face showing up on your website, your social media. People want to see the person behind the brand, particularly for small businesses. I have found, as much as I wish it was different sometimes, but I have found my top ranking posts that get the most engagement, the most likes, the most comments, the most exposure are pictures of me. So either me by myself or me with my family. I did my top 9 of 2019, and I think 4 out of the 6 were my face, and the other 2 were giveaways, and those were my highest ranking posts. And so people want to see us, so get your face out there, whether it's in your feed or in your stories. But I also just finished a blog post on the fact that you need a picture of yourself on your website. So don't forget to put a picture of yourself on your About Me page so people can really see the face behind the brand.